Yo, what is the deal, everybody? What is the deal? Excuse my 2-minute lateness. I had to take off. I had to take my tie and my jacket off. I had to get some Raider stuff on, man. I normally just jump on the air. Mike is his because he can hold it down and whatever. But I about to send the link to Mike. Salute to everybody in the chat. Good morning. Welcome to another wake up show with Wasted Talent and Big Mike Raider. I didn't send the invite to Big Mike Raider. I will be sending it to him now. Get all your fantasy football questions in. We're going to talk some Raider ball first. Then we'll get into our fantasy football stuff. But guys, look, it's been a while, man. It's been a rough week, man. And we back at it. We back at it, man. We back at it. Salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this thing out to all social media. Salute to everybody on Twitter. The illustrious and praiseworthy Big Mike Raider will be pulling up very, very soon. Very, very soon. But listen, man, there's been a lot going on in Raider Nation, man. We're playing the Denver Broncos today. The Raiders are 0-10. The Raiders are 0-10 right now, man. 0-10. And as far as in the division, and this is something in a place where we were a long time ago. This is the Raiders being in direct peril. Now, look, there are some of us who don't care because look, as we're starting to look at the college football season, things are starting to transpire where the cream of the crop is starting to rise, right? The best quarterback in college football, and I don't think there's a close second, is Fernando Mendoza, right? And I've been saying that all offseason. I wanted to see exactly what that's like. I wanted to see how Fernando Mendoza does. And to me, the kid is he is one of the kind of quarterbacks that, to me, the ceiling is very, very, the ceiling is high, but the floor is even higher with a guy like that. Guys, listen, I want you guys to put your hands together and welcome the great and powerful Big Mike Raider. What is the effing deal, my brother? What's going on, Mike?
Hey, salute to you, man. Salute to the chat, man. Game day. Hey.
Yeah, man, I know, bro.
Win or lose, it's Raider ball. You got to get excited a little bit, It's always something special to see the Raiders on the field, bro, regardless of win or lose. I still get excited until, like, second quarter, then I'm like, all right, bro, this.
Yeah, then it knocks the wind out of my sails a little bit, man.
Yeah.
It knocks the wind out of my sails just a wee bit, my brother Big Mike, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God damn it. I got to change the bottom of this thing, man. I mean, look, man, I'm gonna be real with you, my brother. This failed experiment that's been going on, man, it needs to come to an end very, very quickly. And I just, man, I am almost defeated. And me, I am never defeated. I always have a positive spin to put on things, bro. But this season has been very, very challenging for me to feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, look,
it has been very challenging, bro.
It's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault. As a fan, it's not your fault. The Raiders as an organization keeps putting us in this situation to where we have to almost question our fandom, right? Like, oh, we wake up this morning and we're like, I hope they lose today. I hope they lose today. We should never, as a fan base, hope that our team loses on a Sunday. We wait all year to see the Raiders play. We wait from January. We talk about it. You see us here on a weekly basis talking about who's a good fit for the Raiders. Who can we draft? Free agency, right? They look good in training camp. This and that. We get excited. We get, we blow up the whole operation. And then as soon as we get to September, it's just like a big letdown. It's a huge letdown. And as a fan, me and you guys out there, it's unfair to all of us to wake up this morning and some of us are feeling like, hey, I really hope they lose today. That's a horrible feeling, bro.
Yeah, man. Dog, beyond that, right?
Yeah.
beyond that, it's just for me the blowback from media and people who act like the Raider fans are supposed to be excited about this.
Yeah.
The fact that like we don't have a right to be pissed off about what's going on. You know, I get that all the time. A lot of people are like, well, if you don't like what's going on, then just, you know, Carrie, you get the hell out of here. It's like, yo, no, man. No, we're paying the highest ticket prices in the goddamn country.
Right.
This fan base is really a transplanted fan base. Like, yo, all of the Raiders fans, like, we didn't grow up being Las Vegas Raider fans.
No.
We grew up being Oakland Raider fans and Los Angeles Raider fans, and we have to travel to go to our damn, you know, to our home team stadium, no matter where you are in the world, right? There are Raider fans all over the country. We got to leave and go really to the mecca of our team that is not the city that we started rooting for. So that right there, just that for all the West Coast fans, like I'm an East Coast guy. I had to travel no matter where they are. That's why it doesn't hit the same for me. Right? Even though for me, the vibes of the team and stuff like that really belong in Oakland. The vibes and everything, man, like just the spirit of the team was in Oakland. But the biggest problem for me is that you do this and then and listen, I have a short that I will be putting out. I don't know what the hell happened to my StreamYard, man. It's been acting crap. I've been having some crazy stuff going on, man.
They added features, but it didn't really add to the quality, to be honest with you.
They added features, but it's been screwing up. I mean, goddamn everything. I mean, it's crazy. But listen,
you know what this feels like, bro? This feels like them opening up like a fancy coffee shop in your hood. That's what it feels like, right? It's a gentrified version of the Raiders right now is what we're looking at for the last 5 years. The tailgate experience ain't the same. You go in a stadium, it ain't the same. Other fans are stomping on your shield, having a good old time, coking and joking, drinking beers, laughing. They're supposed to not be having a good time. You know, when they were in Oco Coliseum, they weren't having a good time. They had to deal with us as fans. If the Raiders were stinking it up, they had to deal with us as fans. They pretty much took the teeth out of the lion when it came to going to Vegas.
No, that's a damn fact. I mean, and bro, listen, I was saying this the other day. You know, Allegiant Stadium has become a goddamn theme park. And I have a video that I'm about to put up about Tom Brady, guys. Stay tuned for that. But Allegiant Stadium is a theme park now. That's all it is. It's a joke. Like this is really just a theme park for the greatness of the past greatness of the Raiders. Agreed. It doesn't have much to do with anything that's tangible now with the Raiders, man. And it's a sad state of affairs, man. It's a sad state of affairs. You know, I didn't want to start the show off like this, man. I really didn't. You know, I wanted to be positive. We're going to talk about some fantasy football stuff. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to break down the Denver game. You know, I hope you guys watch. Look, it's very hard for me to say that I want to see the team lose because we don't know how the draft is going to materialize. We don't know who's going to be left standing after everything happens. We just don't know. We don't know. We don't know whether, you know, Pete, you know, is going to still be here. Are they going to get a new coach? We all want Fernando Mendoza now. Everybody sees what happened. But guess what? We're not the only fan base who wants Fernando Mendoza, right? And when you look at the coffers of some of these other teams like the New York Jets, if the Raiders don't have the number one pick, it might be difficult. It might be difficult. Now, you know, you got people talk about Ty Simpson and Dante Moore and all of these other guys, but I'm gonna be real with you. You know, Ty Simpson's only got 11 starts. He's only got 11 starts in college football. It'd be very, very hard to draft. It's hard to draft a player that has that limited amount of experience, man.
Yeah. I mean, shit. You know, Simpson, not a big enough resume, but Fernando Mendoza showed me a lot yesterday. He showed me some grit. I don't know if you guys know, I don't want to talk too much about college football, but Ohio State has probably one of the best defenses in college football in the last decade. Mm-hmm. From top to bottom, they have NFL level players on that squad. And yeah, he scored 13 points, but he got it done when it mattered the most. You know, I think he was 15 to 23, 222 yards, a touchdown, a pick. Like, the dude really shows that he's a winner, right? And you need that type of guy in your franchise, in your organization, to kind of spark some change. And that's what we desperately need. I mean, post-game show, when they were interviewing him, he was excited. You can see the enthusiasm. He's kind of a nerd, right? But it doesn't matter. This guy shows that he's a winner. He wants to win. He shows some enthusiasm that we haven't seen in this locker room from our quarterback in a very long time. And I think bringing him in would be a great addition.
Yeah, man, it'd be a huge addition. Salute to the over 120 you guys in the room early in the morning. This is the wake up show. Wasted and Big Mike and Wasted. And I don't know what happened, but the way that the supers and all of this, the information comes up is different, but it looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna.
I like that, but I like
that. Fox Pack, Wasted and Big Mike getting us that fire content. I've been seeing all these Raider pundits working defense for Pete Carroll, and it's disgusting.
Yeah,
look, man, look, bro, look. I know you think it's disgusting. I know some of us do. And salute to CGR gifting Big Mike Raider 5 memberships to his channel. He said 4 more fat feet members. That's exactly what he said to me. That wasn't me. Salute to you, CGR. Salute,
CGR, man. Salute,
yo.
Bro.
But look, man. When you start talking about when you start talking about Pete Carroll, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into that. Pete Carroll has been around this league a long time. You got a lot of these reporters and people that have been following the Raiders since Los Angeles, right? There's some people who have a great respect for Pete Carroll. There's some of these guys that worked in the Pacific Northwest. Nobody wants to see Pete Carroll just get destroyed like that.
True.
I know personally, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I like Pete. I think he's a decent guy. I think he's in a bad situation that he put himself in because that was his only option. Like, if we're being real, he wanted to coach, but the game at this point, to me, if he can't allow his emotions to get out of the way of reason, then that means he shouldn't be coaching, right? And emotion, I always say, is the enemy of reason, right? You start having situations where you're making decisions based off of your relationships to people and not how good they are at the job, then it is a time for you to move on and press on. It really is, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And that's the sad part, because I'm a USC fan and I hold Pete Carroll to such a high regard, right? But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At the end of the day, that's kind of what I'm seeing with it. Now, what I think is going to happen is they're going to save face with Pete Carroll just because, Pete Carroll is held in such a high regard, right? You got to hold him to a high regard. So there's a level of dignity that you want to kind of withhold, from an organizational standpoint, and as on Pete Carroll's side too. You want him to kind of step off gracefully instead of kind of being canned. And I think that's what the optics are going to be when it's all said and done. Now, as far as these beat writers being, almost kind of playing defense for this organization, look, we talked about it yesterday, bro. Yeah. I get it. It's these guys have jobs to do. They have to keep their jobs. They got to stay within the positive light of the organization, right? So they're going to try to, stay in the good graces of the organization, not really necessarily lie to you, but at least give a positive spin on what's going on, because they're not lying. It's just right now, as fans, we don't want to hear what they're saying. That's the problem with it, right? We don't want to hear nothing positive right now about what's going on with the Raiders, because we're 2-10 at the end of the day. So we want solutions rather than, oh, well, at least this, and this is working. We don't want to hear it. So
there's not too much that's working, bro.
Yeah. But their job is to kind of, in a way, unfortunately, the unspoken, job description for their job is that they gotta have to put a positive spin on what's going on, right? Because some people do like to hear the positive spin. A lot of us right now are kind of over it, but some people do, and they got to stay within the good graces of the organization so they can stay in the organization. They can stay inside of the building. If they're over there trashing the organization, they're not going to be in the building to do their job. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
And that's the fact. That's a fact. I mean, listen, look, I get it, right? But we got to understand something here, man.
Yeah.
You know, beyond what we're talking about, if we're talking about, you know, keeping your job and credibility, because look, it's very, very different in New York, right? It's very, very different. Like the media is more combative in New York, Philadelphia, all of these places. It's
Right.
more combative. But the Raiders in this organization, right? I don't think that they have built up the currency to allow these guys to just sit there and toss up, you know. And I've been saying this, like softball questions. I don't need them to go out there and eviscerate the coach, right? But you have to ask questions that, to me, are pertinent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to ask questions. You don't have to go in there and be like, "Hey, Pete, do you think that you should bench your son or should fire your son?" Like, what the fuck? You know he's not going to do that, right?
Right.
But you can also go in there and say, "Hey, listen, this offensive line hasn't played well. What are some of the solutions that you guys have to try to rectify this?" Or hey, you know, we've noticed that the rookies aren't playing, and you know, you gave Caleb Rogers 17 snaps, and you gave a journeyman guard, you know, 31 snaps. What's the ideology behind that? Just some of that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, you got to apply some sort of pressure while being professional about it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like that. You're right. There's a way to do it without completely like, "Hey, you guys suck. You ready to be fired?" Like, what kind of question is that? You know what I mean? Like, there's a way to do it. And you're right. They're throwing softballs to Pete Carroll, and they need to step it up a little bit for a fan base perspective. We need some answers.
And listen, any discussion of balls on this show gets paused immediately. Big Mike, you are a filthy individual, man. Relax. Robert Cisneros is in the place. Mendoza is a must. Also, Curry from OSU was balling. Yeah, now that's a fact, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Dubzilla with the $2 slapperoo, the first super of the day. Now, listen, man, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You know, when you talk about quarterbacks, we want a new quarterback. We need a new quarterback. You know, we need to do a little reset around here. Everybody knows that. There's not a lot of options out there.
True.
There's not a lot of options. Fernando Mendoza, like your life depended on it. Now, the Raiders are not in the driver's seat for that pick, guys. You know, you have a team in Tennessee. You know, you're hearing rumors that they might, you know, get rid of the kid they just drafted. I don't believe that to be true. That kid, they'd be stupid. But you know, I've seen them do that with Malik Willis, right? They did it with the Mayo Master. They've moved off of young quarterbacks quick, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I am going to really like kind of temper my expectations for the Raider until we see what's going to go on with the coaching staff. Because if Pete Carroll's here next year, he's not drafting a rookie quarterback. If he's in control of, if things remain as currently constituted, you can forget about that. You can forget about that.
It's true.
So you know what I'm saying? If they allow him to have autonomy the way they have, you can forget about that. They're not going to draft a quarterback. I mean, he'd be stupid not to, but this is the same guy that thinks that a fucking Outland Trophy winner shouldn't be center. You know?
Yeah.
So,
and that's the Pete Carroll dilemma that we're facing, right? Like, you know, we talked about it yesterday. Like, you welcome in a Pete Carroll at the beginning of the season with the hopes that you're gonna thrust yourself all the way up to the playoff picture, at least, right? That's the hopes when you bring in a Pete Carroll. But if you're in a situation where it's time to rebuild, Pete Carroll isn't a good solution. It's not a good answer. You need something better than that, or you need something that is kind of conducive to, you know, kind of growing from, you know, from ground zero with a young coach, you know, to kind of in a couple of years, you know, be in that level where you are contending, but you have some continuity.
Oh, that's a fact, man. Now, look, guys, there's been some report. We're going to cover the Raider news cycle, then we're going to get into some fantasy stuff. Then we're going to break the game down. Salute to everybody out there on Twitter. We got almost 200 in the room. Get them numbers up. Get them likes up. Get them shares up. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Salute to everybody out there in the chat. Yo, shout out to my brother David Walker. Shout out to my guys Wasted and Big Mike. Hope it's Mendoza. opt or Maivia option A or Maivia option B. Either one, I'm good. I like Maivia. I like Maivia from USC, bro. He is a beast. You know, I would prefer Fernando Mendoza because I think that the Raiders got to get it right. And the thing that Fernando Mendoza allows the Raiders or whatever team that drafts him is that you have a quarterback that you know is a hard worker. You know he is a guy that works hard. You know that he has the prerequisite size and arm talent. And what you know is he has a higher floor than the rest of these guys.
True.
His ceiling might not be as high as Maivia's. It might not be as high as Ty Simpson's, right? That remains to be seen. But you know the floor is higher. Drew LR has a lot of talent, but the floor is higher with Mendoza. You know at the very minimum, you're going to get a Kirk Cousins kind of quarterback.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm okay with that.
Me too. Me too. Especially if you got pieces around him to make it work. And you know, me personally, I'm not a big fan of plug and play with rookie quarterbacks because just the level of development that isn't going on at the college level. But I feel like Fernando Mendoza is ready to a certain level to kind of go in there and make things happen from day one. Oh
yeah, no, it depends. Well, you know what? To me, it's all how you're going to defend the kid. I don't want him running for his life and getting hurt his first year either, right? So listen, if you got to get a quarterback to be a sacrificial lamb until like week 8 of the season or something like that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'm 100% cool with that, right?
Yep.
I think the Raiders are in a situation where if they go out and go get an offensive line, if they get an offensive line in free agency, I've been saying this all season, right? The Raiders need, and listen, I am wasted talent. I approve of this message.
Yes.
I approve of this message. So I want to give this take to the rest of you bums that are out there, just out here, just stealing takes. Bunch of effing bums.
Take notes.
Take notes. Take notes, everybody. Listen, my thing is this, right? This is an offensive line that already has 2 major pieces. It is not an offensive line that needs to be totally remade. If you have a healthy Colton Miller, you have a left tackle you can depend on. If you have a Jackson Powers Johnson, if you're going to have him at guard or center, he is a piece you can depend on if he's healthy, right? Yep. You have a guy like DJ Glaze who is looking like he should probably be switched over and tried out as guard. He's doing okay at right tackle until he comes up against a little speed. Maybe, you know, by the maturation of his game, that can change. But to me, the Raiders, if I'm them, I go out, I go get Tyler Linderbaum. I go out there and go address this offensive line. I go sign 4 offensive linemen in this free agent cycle. If I do nothing else, I'm going out there and signing trenches, defensive tackles, guards, you know, and then I draft my quarterback. I draft some more skill position players. I might go out there and get a veteran wide receiver, move Tyler Lockett along, right? And then bring up the 2 young fellas we got now. But this is not a situation where the coverage should be bare. You can have a young quarterback come into this situation if he's protected to come in here and absolutely cook as a rookie. You really, really can. You can, bro. You can. So look, man, like everybody said, Caleb Williams came out and got smoked last year with 68 sacks, the 3rd most all time. This year they're 9-3. We could only dream of that bad first year play. The thing for me is this, man. It doesn't even have to be like that the first year. If you go out there and you go sign some linemen, you go get a Tyler Linderbaum, put him at center. You take Jackson Powers Johnson, put him at guard. Maybe put him next to Colton Miller, right? Healthy Jackson Powers Johnson, healthy Colton Miller, healthy Tyler Linderbaum. Hey, if you want to take the Glazinator and put him at guard or leave him at right tackle, but if you go get a free agent right tackle that's a starter and bring in another guard that can really compete and move Stone Foreskin along, move Alex Kappa on up out of here, move Jordan Meredith the F up out of here, and you go get some legitimate backups, this could be a really, really nice unit. This could be, oh man, pause. My God, what the F is going on? Oh my God, I gotta pause myself, man. What the F is going on?
That's a tutorial that says you know what the fuck you doing.
My God, man. A really nice unit. What the hell is wrong with me, Big Mike? Big Mike, you are looking like the Yeti right now, brother. Your the camera is jacked up.
It is.
Yeah. I think you might have to hit the reset button. You coming in a little You know when they send out them pictures of the Loch Ness Monster and stuff like that
Like,
in the Daily Mail. Yeah, it is coming through crazy right now.
yeah,
My God, Dave
let me
Wheeler, good
reset, bro.
morning,
I'll
all.
reset.
All hail the mighty and powerful wasted talent. This is a wonderful Sunday morning. My brother, thank you, my brother. Thank you for all the love, man. But like, yo, like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. We need to go out there and go grab some linemen, man. You got, Rutledge could be paired with JPJ after moving him back to center. That'd be nice. Look, and this is a family show. I'm sorry, Raider Bubba. This is crazy. This is insane. We got over 200 in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted, man. But, yo, we need to go out there and sign some linemen. Now, guys, there were some reports that Pete Carroll could be one and done in Las Vegas as the Raiders coach. There's been some stuff that has come out about Tom Brady. I did a short about it. It'll be up shortly, right? But, when Las Vegas hired Pete Carroll, as we all know, we were looking for stability. We were looking for a route back to respectability, right? And with no more wins on the schedule, man, it's pissed us all off. We spoke about this earlier, right? This has pissed us off to no end. Big Mike looking a lot crispier.
All right.
A lot crispier, bro. Very crispy right now, my
That's
brother.
what I'm saying.
Yo, salute to the Supreme Shoe Wall too, man.
Oh yeah. You already know, man.
Salute. I've actually been getting rid of stuff, man.
I should, to be honest with you.
I'm getting rid of stuff, bro. It's dude, like it's certain stuff that I have that it's like, bro, I'm never gonna wear this shit again. I'm way too old.
Yeah,
to be wearing some of this shit, man. You know what I mean?
Look, man, come on, don't go Bill Cosby on me, man. Don't
I'm damn near there, bro.
Nah,
bro. Look, man, before I came on the air, bro, yeah. I had on my pea coat, my suit.
Yeah,
I had a ascot tie to go with my suit, looking crazy. Well, with the Gucci scarf. You know what I'm saying?
That's great, bro. Look, if you come up here in a couple years looking like Al Roker with the tie on, and we gonna have a problem, bro.
Yo, listen, Young Roke.
We gonna have a problem.
Just call me Young
you
Roke.
Look like Young Roke, bro.
call me the Roke, bro. Yo, call me Young Roke, bro.
Man, come on, man.
Bro, I'm gonna have these glasses on all the time. I'm gonna be up there. I am 75.
Right.
Yo, I am 75. And yes, T Severe, I had on a quarter zip yesterday. But the thing is, bro, that's these young kids, man, it's crazy with the whole we've been doing that shit, bro. I had on a polo quarter zip, but it ain't because these young chumps are talking that shit. Thank you, David Walker. That's super East Coast swagger, man. They don't understand that.
Yeah,
they don't understand. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, man, I gotta get flavorful sometimes, man.
I respect it. I respect
bro, I'm getting bro, listen, when you go into a situation when you getting older, bro, and you walk into like your kid's school and jokers is looking at what you got on.
Yeah.
Man, I'm damn near 50 years old, and I got kids coming up to me like, yo, OG, them sneakers are mean, OG. Yo, what you got on, OG? I'm like, man, like I shouldn't even be in the same category as these dudes, man.
See, but that's our era, though. You know what I mean?
It is our era, right? But I'm talking about just from a perspective of like me dressing like that all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me dressing like that all the time. Like, bro, I got a grown ass daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean, bro? Like I gotta chill, man. Like I gotta grow up a little bit, man.
Man, is this the level of respect that you're trying to command at this point? I get it. I get it,
man. It's like, come on.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, bro.
Well, dog, I'm over 10 years older than you, bro.
Yeah, true.
Look. Let me ask you. Hold on, bro. I'll be right back. Hold on, man. See, I got that's not wrong. Listen.
Hey, shout out to Gru, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Hey, what you guys want to talk about today, man? We got game day. We're gonna have some fantasy stuff, man. We're gonna get it going in a second while Wasted goes looking for whatever he's looking for, man. Salute to you guys.
Let me see. Look, all right, get an example, right?
All right.
What do I look like being this age wearing these?
Oh, those are fire. Are those gold?
Nah, they look silver. These I got the silver ones too, but these are the yellow.
Oh, okay, yellow. Okay.
These are the yellow and black ones. They look silver because of the camera and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, that look gold, bro. I was like, I've never seen those before. Yeah, those are dope.
But I'm just saying, bro, what do I look like? I'm a grown-ass man, dog.
Those came out when you was,
Yeah, no, I'm
in
saying,
the heyday,
no.
bro. You know what I mean? Originally.
Yeah, come on, dog. You know how I do. But it's just like, bro, like, what am I doing here, bro? What am I doing here, bro?
I don't know, man. I guess I'm not there yet, bro. I'm not there yet.
Man, he goes, wasted. You way too old for that. What am I doing here?
Man, come on, man. Nah. I don't
and that king sweater is mean, though. That king sweater is mean. Yo, shout out to my guy Jordy Robinson, the 4th member of Boys the Men. Salute to my dog Jordy Robinson, bro. yo, I told Jordy Robinson he looked like he come from a 90s R&B group, yo.
Yeah.
He flavorful with the UNLV hat with the young lady on his arm and full R&B status. Shoot out to my dog Jordy Robinson, yo.
That's a picture from like 93, man, bro.
Yeah. He said, you know what, Unc? You are grown. Send him to me. Yo, Big Mike be saying that all the time. Big Mike feet is like 2 sizes bigger than mine. Because like real rap, I would send shit to Big Mike too. I got some stuff I'm about to send to my nephew because my nephew feet is about the same size as mine. Now I'm about to give some of that shit to my nephew, yo.
Yeah, that's why I don't be asking no more because I got the fat Pete.
Yo, yeah, that boy know he got fat Pete, man. Listen, bro. Nah, salute, yo. He said parachute pants and them shoot. Yo, what you know about? Tessa, man, get out of here, man. You with your wooden clogs. The joke will be wearing wooden clogs and stuff. Looking like a goddamn garden gnome. Get the F up out of here. Tessa, get the F up out of here. No, listen, bro, it's all our era. I get it. Like, bro, look, I be having to tell young cats all the time shit that I rock. They be like, oh, you trying to look young. I'm like, bro, this is get your goofy ass out of here, man. This shit, we was doing this before you was even thought about.
So I'm saying, don't let them have it, bro. You can't let them have it. Let them come up with their own shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have nothing original, bro. Like, it's I don't know, bro. Don't let them.
I don't know, man. Like, bro, some of this stuff, I'm to the point where I'm just like, yo, look, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of this stuff is like, I'll give you an example, right? Like, bro, I played myself and I bought a pair of the Air McLovinets.
Okay.
Do you know what those are?
No.
Terrible sneakers. I'll be right back.
Oh shit.
Terrible. And I'm mad, bro. I've never even worn them before.
Man. Hey, shout out to SG. What was it? I can't pull up the chat, y'all, but with the $9.99 haymaker. There you go.
Yo, hold on.
Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
Shout out to my guy. Top of the morning, fellas. I've been a Raider fan since knee high. We're definitely having an identity crisis. We got to knock this thing down. It starts with Pete. On One Nation. Here we go. OYN. Wasted. My dog, man. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. But like, I'm going to give you these. I bought these, yo. Appreciate my dog with the $10 slap a room. But I bought these for no reason, bro.
Oh, shit.
Terrible. No. These ain't the solar red, yo. These got yellow in them.
Oh.
These are fucking terrible, yo. Terrible. I've never even worn them.
Man, man, damn.
Dog, look, plastic. I've never even worn them, bro.
And you were, man.
Yo, I got so many sneakers that I bought and never even wore, bro. That like it's just to the point where it's just like, bro, like what? And these are terrible, dog. I would never fucking wear these. To the point now where I'm rocking the old school shit, like shit like this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
keeping it simple.
Yeah, I'm keeping it simple, bro.
Man,
like, I'm keeping it simple, bro. I got so many kicks, bro, that I never even wore. Like these shits is like brand. Oh, Mike, no, bro. Look, man, Mike, no. When you see, like, bro, you can ask Graf, Mike, Hammer. They have never seen me with the same pair of sneakers on ever.
Nah,
ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I got so many kicks to the point where my wife is mad at me. She like, yo, you got to get rid of some of this shit. Yeah. She bought me a bunch of containers to put in the garage. And she's like, listen, once you fill these containers up, the rest of this shit gotta go. She said the rest of it's gotta go. And Mike, no, my wife ain't even like that, bro. My wife is like mad calm. Yeah. My wife is cool as hell. My wife is not, she's not a nagging wife. She don't nag me. My wife is cool as shit. But my wife is like, baby, this shit gotta go. Like, that's it.
When she say something like that, you just like, all right, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, nah, dog. Like, that's what kind of husband. When my wife says something's bothering her, I immediately that's it. It stops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why we've been married so damn long, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, my dog Tessa said, yo, you need to do a pair of clogs. Yo, see my guy
be river dancing some clogs.
Yo, my dog D Walk, he goes, yo, I'm spring cleaning in the winter. Same problem. LOL. Yeah, nah, man. Hey, you know how we do, bro. You know how we do, bro. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is, we can't, like, bro, it's been so many years. I be working. When I used to work down in the hometown, I'm downtown, Newark, whatever, shit come out, I buy it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because you working all this overtime and shit like that. It's like, fuck it, you might as well, right?
Yeah.
My God, old school. He goes, I feel you wasted. I have a storage unit full of mine. See,
storage unit.
That's the problem, yo. Yo, my God, D-Ray, he goes, I like, wait, I got $300 plus shoes and don't even wear it. Wife would be mad as shit. No, that's a fact, bro. Yeah. Like, yo, the GOAT account is crazy, bro. I was looking at the GOAT account, bro, just off of the shit that I bought for my kids and me. Because, especially when my kids were little, bro, even now, when my kids were little, when they were in grade school, I had a rule that I wouldn't buy myself nothing without buying them something.
Yeah.
So my kids, bro, dog, man, listen, bro. Man, I don't even want to get into this whole sneaker stuff, man. My guy T. Seville goes, kicks are like cars, in my opinion. There's some shit that come out and will be dated in a few years, and there's some that are timeless. Now, that's a fact, T. But the problem is with some of this shit, if you keep it too long, the soul separates and stuff like that.
Discolor.
It becomes a problem. I'll show y'all something. Hold up.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what he's about to say. Yeah, this dude got some.
Right? So, all right. So I'll show you something that's timeless.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to show you something that's timeless. I'll show y'all something that's timeless.
I thought you was about to pull out them shoes that was falling apart, bro. The ones that the picture you sent me.
I got some more that's falling apart.
Oh,
now shit. See, look at this. Now I bought these swamps, yo, the tall can swamps.
Yeah,
Timberland tall can swamps, right? You see how the sole coming apart?
Yeah,
bro. I literally bought these when I brought my daughter, my youngest daughter. My one is about to be 16.
Yeah,
when I brought her home from the hospital, I bought these. And I've only worked because I have a lot of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I bought these then, right? And look at this. Oh shit. Shit. Look at the sole.
Where you get those from? The upside down, bro? Like that shit, dirt and shit coming from there, bro. Like,
nah, it's not dirt. That's the sole, bro.
Damn.
That's the soul disintegrating, bro. That's the soul crazy. Disintegrate. So when you hold on to this shit, that's the point. Because I was cleaning out my closet.
Yeah.
That's what happens, bro.
Yo, lesson learned.
I didn't even know that it was about to do that. That's not even, I wasn't like trying to put on or nothing like that. I didn't know that shit was about to do that, bro. That looked crazy. Yo.
Man. Yo, Kenny Clark said you got mice in there, bro.
Nah, I ain't got no motherfucking mice. Fuck you. Yeah, yo, dog. Look, the beef and broths. Look at the soul.
Damn,
they just disintegrated.
Wait, shoe glue won't fix that, or
nah? The soul is. I'm about to send these back to Timberland, bro. It's a lifetime. Look, now I'm gonna tell you. Now this is a pair of timeless kicks right here.
Oh yeah,
you see these right here? These are timeless.
Yeah, true.
These are timeless. I will always rock these. I haven't worn them in a long time, but these are old. I ain't, But like these right here, this is something that you don't get rid of.
True.
That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yo, just Kitty back goes, Mrs. Wasted is right. Let it go, bro. He said you got some fibula. Yo, shut your weird ass up.
Wow.
The boy don't know nothing about. Listen, bro. Look, man, you don't know nothing about no swagger, man. You gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax, man. No, these the beef and broccolis, man. You wasn't there. You wasn't there, bro. You don't understand. These ain't no Fimberlins, yo. These were the ones that you had to have some constructs. You gotta have some beef and broccolis, and then they had the lighter ones. They was the sesame chickens. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, see.
You don't know nothing about the sesame chickens, bro. Listen, I'll fuck around and start. Look, don't have me talk about clothes and shit like that, bro. Like, that's like me talking about hip-hop. Don't do it to yourself.
Man.
He goes, you paid top dollar and still get knockoffs? What you talking about, too?
Wow.
Weird ass out of here. You a knockoff fucking fan. Yo, this guy leaves diatribes under every one of my videos, bro. These soliloquies. I'm like, bro, I know you don't think anybody gonna read this shit, bro.
What is a picture? I can't make a picture with that picture. Is that a dog's ass?
Yes, get your weird ass out of here, bro. The one thing I don't do, ain't no cap in my rap. I don't cap, and I don't wear fake jewelry, and I don't wear fake stuff, yo.
Yeah.
The F up out of here with your crap. Thank you, Walk. My dog D Walk, man. This motherfucker talk about some fake, man.
Yo,
get the F up out of here, man.
Yeah, I knew Wasted was
shit. You don't wear it though, bro.
Hey, I knew Wasted was real deal when he was like, "Hey, I'm about to pick you up. I'm over here waiting for him to pick me up," and he pull up in the man. I was like, "All right, bro. All right, you win, bro. You win. You win." I was like, "All right, yeah. Y'all don't even know,
come
man.
on, bro.
Y'all don't even know, man."
Nah, man. We good, man. But dog, yo, look, man. I told you I told you all post views for me therapy. I know you read it all. You get the F up out of here 2 and 9. Nobody reads it. The F up out of here. You about to be unceremoniously blocked. Yo, this is straight comedy. Yo, look, man. Look, the Raiders, dog. The Raiders are so bad right now, dog. I don't even think y'all care that we talk about other shit right now.
Usually it's a couple people. Oh, stick to the football. Not one person.
There ain't no football to be stuck to right now.
Right.
Yo,
shit garbage, bro.
Oh, here we go. Let's get into some fantasy talk. We'll get back to the Raiders, y'all.
Yeah.
They're pissing me off, right?
Yeah. That's a good question, actually. That is actually a good question.
Yo, my spoiled ass daughter asking for the chicken place, and man, get the F up out of here with that crap.
That sound like my daughter, bro. Hey, she'll have me go across town.
So spoiled, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, my youngest daughter is so spoiled. She's such a good kid, bro. That's why I always tell her, but she's so damn spoiled, man.
Same.
She goes, would y'all start Jacoby Brissett or Jaden Daniels?
All right, shoot, let's get into it, man. Jacoby Brissett has been putting on a show the last couple of weeks, fantasy-wise. He's been putting up some big numbers. Right now, he's ranked 13th, according to Fantasy Pros, but Jaden Daniels is ranked 9th. I know he's coming back from that injury.
Yeah.
You got to go with Jaden Daniels at the end of the day, just for the dual threat ability. Him running the ball, him throwing the ball. I know he's coming back from injury. They might have some kid gloves on him, but you still got to go with Jaden Daniels, man.
Yeah, well, you got to go with Jaden Daniels for more than one reason, right? One, I know he's coming back off of injury, but it wasn't his throwing arm.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't his throwing arm. And also, when he comes back, he's going to have Terry McLaurin healthy. I had Terry McLaurin on my fantasy team. I dropped him, and I thought nobody was going to be savvy enough to pick him up when he came back. I kind of forgot. And now, the guy that I'm playing this week has Terry McLaurin starting against me. I'm sick about it, but it is what it is, right? I had picked up Devontae Adams early in the season, and I've been riding the Devontae Adams float the whole way. Devontae Adams has been a huge pickup for me and my fantasy team. Stephon Diggs has been a good fill-in. I had Ted McMillan. I got a good game out of him. Right now he's on the bench. But right now I got Devontae Adams and Lab McConkey starting right now.
Okay.
And it is what it is. But getting back to Jaden Daniels, Jaden Daniels, just from the sheer talent level and how the offense is opened up to a Jaden Daniels as opposed to Jacoby Brissett, is the guy you want to start. And I haven't even looked at who Washington is playing this week, but Jaden Daniels coming back, having his guys, they're playing Minnesota, or they're at Minnesota. You're gonna think that the Commanders, even though Minnesota has a decent defense, it's been criminal the way JJ McCarthy's been turning the football over. Washington is going to have a lot of great down and distances because of the way that JJ McCarthy's been turning the football over. I'm going to go with Jaden Daniels, man. And the line flip too with Jaden Daniels returning. Also, if you guys want to talk about, a little gambling, they're better off. They're better offense with Terry McLaurin in the lineup, man. So there you go. And then with Jaden Daniels extending plays with his legs, hopefully he can extend plays with his legs and he's not scared. But this is the healthiest Washington's been on that side of the ball in a while. And and this the thing though. Minnesota's defense is the best unit in the game by far. It's so talented, man. But that offense is so hampered by the QB play, man. Man, I got the Commanders by 10, man.
Yeah, you see it all the time when you got a great defense and a subpar offense. The defense runs out of gas, unfortunately. That's just the name of the game in this business. I think the Commanders pull away in the fourth quarter and they win by, I agree with you, 8 to 10 points.
Man, shout out to 2 and 10. He changed it for 2 and 9. He goes, stop making fun of my hero, Pooch, with testicular cancer. Almost as bad as my Raiders. Damn, bro.
Oh, God damn.
Damn, man. Why you put the picture of his? That's just terrible, bro. Like, that's like.
I was trying to make sense of what was going on underneath the.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like some AI or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
Damn, man. Like, damn, why you put the Pooch? You put his Schmeats all out there, bro. What's up with you, bro?
Come on.
You gotta chill, man. Like, I understand, I understand he got a problem. Salute to the doggy, man. I hate to see anybody's animal. People love their animals, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dog person, but you know what I'm saying? Salute. I had a dog, and after he died, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the Tom Brady hype of cloning your dog, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Salute to let everybody in the chat. He said 21 watching, only 21 likes. What do you mean? Who the 21 watch? We got 200 people in here, man. The F is going
21 on my end, bro.
Yeah, but you know what though? Yeah, but you know what though? Big Mike, the more these shows keep flowing, the more active you are, man, the more people will see how great you are, bro.
Hey,
worry about
I appreciate it, man. Hey, I ain't worried about it, bro. I ain't worried about it.
Man. But yo,
good time, bro.
Yo, so let me ask y'all a question, man. Who are you guys looking at, to have like some sleeper stuff going on as far as fantasy football, right? Because like a big fantasy game to me is the Tennessee Cleveland game. It's a big game.
I was looking at that.
Big game. You got some guys, man, that are ruled out of that game. Deshaun Watson, of course, has been ruled out from here to eternity. Shy Tuttle won't be playing in this game. Kendall Brooks will play Sunday. He's good to go. He's coming off of a concussion. Jerome Ford may benefit from an injured teammate. Jerome Ford might be a guy that might get some burn. Mason Graham is questionable with a rib injury. I'd expect Mason Graham to play. I'm going to look at their injury report. Jack Conklin won't play versus the Titans. Lloyd Cushenberry is going to be sidelined, and Wyatt Teller won't suit up on Sunday. So, when we look at this game, right? Tennessee had covered 3 straight until losing 25-3 at home to Jacksonville. It was an uninspiring game. They looked like they were kind of trending in the right direction, even they were losing. If there's a way to lose the right way, they were kind of losing the right way. It was a game filled with penalties, ugly game for Tennessee. However, the Browns being led by Shedeur Sanders have had a 29% success rate in 2 starts, right? So they should not be laying this big of a number. The Browns are favored, man, by a pretty decent number. They're favored by 4. This to me, this is an even money game, man. I don't necessarily know if you can depend on Shedeur Sanders. Now, rookie Cameron Ward has had a tough go of it, man. He's been getting hit a lot this season, man. His offensive line has been terrible. They haven't kept him clean one game this season, maybe only against the Raiders. And he currently leads the league with 48 sacks, man. And now he has to face Myles Garrett in the Browns defense. I expect the Browns to win this game, and I expect for Cameron Ward to get hit a whole hell of a lot this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Browns win this game on the offensive side with the run game. As decent as Shedeur Sanders has been looking, I'm not saying he's been looking great. I can see improvement on his end for this game too, but I think they're going to rely heavily on Judkins for rushing yards. So whatever the over is on that, Pick the over. I can see him having a 100-yard game. And the over-under is 33.5 for those two for that game. That's the lowest I've ever seen between in an NFL football game. I want to lean to getting the over on that one. 33.5 is real low. So, did I say something pause-worthy, bro? I mean,
No,
it felt like
I'm listening to you. I'm sorry. Nah, fucking AZ Raider is retarded, bro. He goes, I thought you were impressed by the size of your dog's nuts. I just saw that.
I didn't want to say that, bro. I was like, yo, that's a little ass dog. What the
dog? Yo, I just saw that. Mike, my bad, yo. I just saw that.
No, he's right though. I was like,
bro, I
thought
the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
What the F is going yo, that just took me out. I'm sorry, bro. You were breaking it down, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yo, what is wrong with y'all, bro?
Yo, he's not lying though. I was like, hey, all right. Hey, salute to the
man.
dog, bro. Salute to the dog.
Salute to that dog, man. That yo, oh my God. Yo, my dog, old school. Don't be surprised if we shock the world and beat the Donkeys. We usually show up for them in KC. Yeah, it's a divisional game. I'm never surprised when you win a divisional game. You're probably not supposed to, right? The Raiders just haven't really looked like they have the propensity to win anything, right? But there have been other seasons where they've been worse and we felt like they weren't going to win. And then they go and like to Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers with Terrell Pryor and shit like that. So you never know, man. But Big Mike, you were breaking it down, bro. I'm sorry I laughed, bro. It was crazy, man. I'm so sorry, bro. Like, yo, 30, for real,
yeah, it's all good, bro. Yeah, that I would have laughed too. Hey, 33.5, man. Go with the over for that Browns Titans game. That's it, man.
Go with the over. Now, let me ask you a question. There's some prop bets out there, man. What do you think about Cameron Ward over 17.5? Cameron Ward, man, over the 10-game span has gone over his pass yard completions 8 times. So people have him at over 17.5 completions. What do you think?
I mean, shoot, you can't disagree with those numbers, right? I'll pick that over 17.5. Now, if you believe in the regression to the mean, right, then you might want to go under in that situation. Probably not helping anybody's case with this one, but me personally, I'm going over. I'm going over 17.
Now, they got another Cam Ward prop bet for passing yards. They have him earmarked at over 168 passing yards. Well, he has an average of 206 passing yards. He's gone over his passing yard line 7 out of the 10 games he's playing. But be mindful, he is playing against Myles Garrett. Against Jacksonville, he was 141, and against the LA Chargers, he was 141. Those are two defenses with a hellacious pass rush. I got Cam Ward going under his prospective passing yards. I think this is going to be a tough game for Cameron Ward.
Yes, it's going to be tough for him to get over that number. I mean, the only way you can get over that number is if you throw some screens, throw some short passes, and you get some yards after the catch. They don't necessarily have the guys that can get yards after the catch, though. So go under with that one. Myles Garrett, if you can pick in that game, whatever his over under for sacks, go with that. I mean, that's almost a sure shot on a weekly basis. That's what I would go with.
That's and Raider B8089. So how come I can't give memberships on Big Mike's channel? I think you can, my brother. Yo, my dog Duke is in the place, man. Salute to my dog Duke, at the place to be, man.
I got the link up at the top. I don't know how.
The link's at the top, bro. I don't know. It'd be some weird stuff where I think like Androids or Apple phones or something with gifted memberships. But we appreciate you guys gifting the memberships. He has a membership program. And Mike does. I do. It's what's really keeping the channels alive during this rough season. Appreciate you guys, man. You know what I mean? Everybody that supports the channels, man, is greatly appreciated in these damn rough times out here, man. Yeah, but yo, seriously. I'm gonna be real, bro. This season has been so tough, yo. It's got us talking about prop bets and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over the whole slate of 1 p.m. games. The Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. The Jets are 2.5-point dogs. I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking Miami in that one. Listen. Tua turn the ball over has been underwhelming, man. He's been under his mark 9 and 12 games this season. He's averaging just 190 passing yards per game. He's thrown 26 or fewer attempts in 5 of his last 6 games. And the Dolphins have opted to go to a run-heavy offense with Devon Achane. And, you know, I expect plenty more of that this week on the road in New York. It's cold. It's going to be an ugly game. You know, Miami's a warm weather team, but it's not like they are new to playing in the Northeast. I think this is a big, heavy Devon Achane game against the New York Jets. And, you know, I mean, Big Mike, I know you got something for this one.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm going Dolphins. I mean, quietly, they're one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. 5-7, slow start earlier this season. They are still in the playoff race, believe it or not. They win this game, they're 6-7. They're still in the mix for the playoffs, and it looks like they're still trying to make the playoffs. You know, when you go with Achane with the run game, right, which I think they're going to do, that leaves the tight end open. And I told you guys last week that
Waller the Baller's
back. I'm not saying he's having a huge game, but get him for anytime touchdown. I can see it happening. He was the leading receiver last week. They didn't throw the ball much, but he had 47 yards on 2 catches. Go him getting a touchdown today.
Yeah, man. And the Miami Dolphins have won 3 straight games, and you can't argue against the spread success in the division this season, man. They covered in both matchups against Buffalo, including the outright win, and they got their first win of the season against the Jets on Monday Night Football. And, you know, Devon Achane had a breakaway touchdown against the Patriots that brought them back, you know, with the foot on out of bounds. You know, even with that, right, the Jets have been a bit of an undervalued home team recently. Right, they've won each of their last 2 home games, and prior to the 2 home games, their opponent scored just less than 13 points. Thing is this, man. I have Achane going wild against them, man. He's you know, the Jets defense is a little depleted, man, and they've given up, even though they've held serve, they've given up 248 rushing yards the last 2 weeks to the Falcons. Achane has surpassed the longest, you know, rush line that he's had all year against the Jets, and I'm going to see him soar past that today. I think take Achane and take the, you know, the Miami Dolphins with the points, man. Yo, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother, Wasted and Big Mike. This is the early morning show. Saints at Bucks, man. I mean, they got the Bucks big, 7.5 in this one, man.
Yeah,
7.5, man. You know, you got a team without Mike Evans, but he's pushing for a Week 15 return. But we don't got to worry about him today. Chris Godwin is been out there. He's been pretty active. He spent the bulk of his season on injured reserve, but he's returned to the Bucks lineup, man. Last week he looked pretty good, man.
Yeah,
he's immediately filling the Bucks wide receiver run role, and Godwin has a great chemistry with Baker Mayfield. And I think that you're gonna see Baker Mayfield be Baker Mayfield again with the return of Chris Godwin.
Yeah, I agree, and you can't forget about Emeka Egbuka, the rookie wide receiver over there too. I got him going over 52.5 receiving yards. You might want to lock that one in. I think Baker Mayfield is going to look like Baker Mayfield here, and they cover that current 7.5 spread right there.
Yeah, man, that's what yo, bro. Listen, Mike, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You cannot go wrong with that, man, guys.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys something, right? I want to get off of this. I just see Rusty Nail put something up, right? And I want to get back to Fernando Mendoza really, really quickly because, you know, I have ADD. He goes, the way Mendoza cried during the post-game speech, he dropped a few spots on my big board. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, the guy can't show any emotion, man. I mean, come on.
Shut your lame ass up.
Get the F up out of here, Rusty Nail.
Rusty Nail, bro.
Effing bum. Go ahead. Sorry.
Come on, man. This dude's a winner. I mean, I cry all you want, bro. If you got wins on the board, man, come on aboard. I don't care who you are. Just get us some wins on the board, man. Mendoza is that dude. I don't care. He's a nerdy dude. Looks like somebody's like project manager, but it's all right, man. I'm all right with it.
Yo, he looks like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Oh,
real,
man. Yo, man, let's go for some 1 o'clock games. Then we'll get back to the Raiders. I know that's what you guys are all here for, man. It's been
Yes,
an
sir.
ugly season, man. Yo, the Buffalo, the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills, man. I
Yeah.
mean, this should be being a decent matchup here, man. I mean, Ed Oliver has been out. He could return for the playoffs if Buffalo gets there, which it looks like they will. But Big Mike, man, you want to cook on this one first?
Yeah, man. I mean, you got the Bills who, been underachieving all season, 8-4 going against the Bengals. Kind of shocked the Ravens on Thanksgiving, right? They looked a lot better, defense playing well. I think that right now, I think that the Bills got something more to prove. I got the Bills covering at 5.5. The over-under right now currently at 54.5. They're looking at a shootout type of game. I got Josh Allen going off in this game. I think the Bengals, we saw the best of their defense last week. I think we're not going to see that repeat performance from that Bengals defense. I see Josh Allen going off. 3 touchdowns, at least maybe 1 rushing, and over about 250 passing, 75 rushing. I see a big game from Josh Allen. He's been kind of missing for the last couple of weeks.
I mean, listen, bro, the thing that you have failed to mention, my brother, is Joe Burrow. I mean, in his first start back from injury, man, he got right back to gunslinging, man. He was 24-46 against the Ravens in an upset victory. And Burrows is going to go head-to-head with Josh Allen, bro. And he loves doing that. One thing about Joe Burrow, man, when there's a gunfight, he shows up guns a-blazing, man. This guy is back. He's 3-0 since he's been back. The Bengals were 1-8 without, and they're 3-0 with. Man, look, this could be a cold game with snow. These are 2 cold weather teams, man. Some of the passing could be suppressed a little bit with that, especially if it's a windy game. You gotta kind of go with Josh Allen in those in those conditions. He's built for it, tough to play in the cold, man. He's like a big Yeti throwing the football. Give me Josh Allen and give me the Buffalo Bills with the points.
Yep.
Man, yo, I mean, my God, man. Hey, guys, let me ask you guys a quick question, man. Is there any game you guys want us to cover? Is there any fantasy football stuff you guys need to go over? We're getting you guys right with your daily fantasy and your DraftKings. Look, none other than the greatest morning show and morning duo there ever was. Oh, my God, man.
Come on, man.
Wasted got a comparison for every man. Yo, my man got a black Hank Schrader, bro. That's crazy work right there. Yo, that's crazy work right there, yo. Wow. Not the black Hank Schrader, bro.
Wow.
Damn, yo, is that what he looked like after Walter White got done with him?
Man, for real.
His own brother-in-law, man. Oh, man. Yo, he says,
black Hank Schrader.
Yo, man, yo, that's hilarious, yo. My guy, George Cortines, I just want to win today. Man, look, I get it, man. There's a lot of people. Let me ask you guys a question, man. This is a little off of what we normally do, right? I want to ask you guys in the chat, how many people are team lose out? Give me a 1 in the chat if your team lose out, right? And give me a number 2 if you want to win. This is the Denver Broncos. This is my most hated team. It pains me. Like I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying? I fucking hate the Broncos. It's hard for me not to, I'm one of them guys, man, where when it comes to the draft, I believe that, yo, if something's for you, it's for you. Like, you know what I mean? I just want the Raiders to do the best they can, man. Everybody says tank. But the thing is, what happens if they lose out and then they do some dumb shit and don't take a quarterback?
Yeah, and it was all for waste. It
was all for nothing. It was all wasted. It was all for nothing. So I don't even give a shit, man. I'm be honest with you, man. Just win the game, man. I know everybody else don't agree with me, but it's cool. Yo, wait. Yeah. I don't like seeing the team lose, man. Look, a lot of people, a lot of twos. This is a mixed bag, man. This is a crazy subject, Mike. I mean, what side of the argument are you on, bro?
Oh, man. It's tough, right? Because everybody wants the draft position. Everybody wants to be talking about them with the number 1 pick come April. But man, we're on a 10-game losing streak in a division right now. Like, bro, and we're at home. We gotta win a home game this year, right? At least one. I mean, we beat the Titans at home. Yeah, but it would make things a lot better if we go out there and ruin the Broncos season. They're the number 1 seed overall in the AFC. We go out there and just completely, just ruin their season. And it would be something cool to talk about. Hey, we beat the top teams in the AFC. We beat the Patriots week 1. We go out there and beat the Broncos today. Then we got some bragging rights, at least for a little bit. So, I want to win. I do want to win. This is a team that I love. I never want to go out there, wake up on a Sunday and feel like, yeah, we should lose. But, man, and then they say, the greatness in the Raiders is the future, right? The future is Fernando Mendoza, right? As far as quarterback goes, because we need a quarterback. But, damn, I don't want to lose no games. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a conflicting thing. But at the end of the day, this is my team. This is our team. I want the Raiders to win a game, man.
Yeah, my guy, Aaron, this is kind of going against what we're saying. He goes, I want a long-term bragging rights, not a one win in a meaningless season. We need to lose so we can get the top QBs. Look, bro. Look, when you look at some drafts, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to have the number 1 quarterback or the number 1 pick to have the best quarterback in the draft class.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. Like, I just like let's think about this, right? So Josh Allen came out in the year that Baker Mayfield was the number 1 pick. Now, Baker Mayfield was the number 1 pick. Saquon Barkley was the number 2 pick. Sam Darnold was the 3 pick. Denzel Ward was 4th. Bradley Chubb was 5th. Quentin Nelson was 6th. What a great draft class. And Josh Allen was the 7th pick in that draft. Now, to me, so far, Josh Allen has been the best quarterback in that draft class, and he was taken 7th.
Yeah.
I mean, Baker Mayfield's cooking right now. Sam Darnold's cooking, but these were 2 guys that, have kind of got pushed around the league. These guys are on their 3rd and 4th team. Josh Allen has, I don't think there's any argument against Josh Allen being the best quarterback from this draft class.
What year was that?
That
17?
was 2018.
18. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like a lot of times, bro, like I'll give you an example. I'll give you another example, right? So that I wanted to kind of broach this because this is, the kind of stuff that we do here, at the morning show.
Even that same year, I mean, was it Lamar Jackson was picked 32nd?
Yeah,
from the Ravens.
So Action Jack. So the guys that were picked after the first 2 guys in that draft class were the 2 best guys in this draft, right? So
yep.
So let's look at the Patrick Mahomes draft, right? Now Patrick Mahomes was drafted in a year where the number 1 pick was not a quarterback, but he is the biggest monster in this league. Myles Garrett was the number 1 pick in Patrick Mahomes draft, and that looks like that was the right choice. I mean, my God, right?
Yeah.
But Mitchell Trubisky was taken before Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Yep.
Solomon Thomas was taken before Patrick Mahomes. Leonard Fournette was taken before Patrick Mahomes. Corey Davis was taken before Patrick Mahomes. Jamal Adams was taken before Patrick Mahomes. Mike Williams was taken before Patrick Mahomes. Christian McCaffrey was taken 8th before Patrick Mahomes. John Ross was taken 1 pick before Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was taken 10th. And then after Patrick Mahomes, you had Marshawn Lattimore in 12th, Deshaun Watson, bro. So
10 and 12 right there.
10 and 12. So when you start talking, and then that's the draft where TJ Watt was taken 30th, bro. Look, man, we took Garyon Connolly over TJ Watt, bro. I love Garyon. That's my boy, man. But goddamn, yo.
Yeah, I mean,
man,
that would have been nice that year for sure.
Yeah, that is rough, man. I was saying they should take TJ Watt, but and I like Gary. Gary's my guy. I got his number. He's a good dude, great guy. But I mean, I'm just trying to paint the picture for you guys. It's not, when you pick is who you pick.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't, bro. Like we can even go to the 2020. The 2020 draft class right now. In the 2020 draft class, Joe Burrow was taken number 1. He, you would probably think that would be the right pick.
Yeah.
Tua turned the ball over, was taken 5th. But Justin Herbert was taken 1. Herbert was taken 1 right after him, bro.
Yep. I
And
remember
you had
that.
all of these guys, man, that, you know, and that was a draft where the Raiders could have definitely moved up, man, and gotten Justin Herbert. They could have got Sherbert.
Yep.
We took Arnett and Henry Ruggs in that draft. Oh, my God, bro. Kalavion Chase and oh my God, bro. It would have been. Jordan Love was taken in that draft.
Yep.
Jordan Love was taken 26 in that draft.
Yeah, and he sat for 2 years.
Yeah,
so 2-3 years.
Yeah, and Jordan Love right now, you know, of course, Joe Burrow was the best quarterback out of that draft class. That's clear. Herbert is nice, but Jordan Love is no scrub. Jordan Love, like, so it's not who you pick, is where you pick.
Yeah.
You know, Jordan Love was picked 26, and he's much better than Tua turn the ball over.
Yep. Yeah, he's a top 10 quarterback in this league, right? And the point is, right, is that you're right. It doesn't matter where you pick, it's who you pick, and you got to pick correctly, right? I'm hoping that the Raiders are, if they do locate a guy that is their guy, that they're aggressive and try to move up. That's one thing that we need to do that we haven't done. So say we do win these games, right? And don't be shocked if we do win some games, right? I mean, because that's what we do. So say we're picking 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you see a guy that you think is your guy at the quarterback position, you got to be aggressive. That's what I want to see from this organization.
That's a fact, man. That bro, either which way, a clear direction, right? Salute to the chat. Get wasted with your brother wasted, and like the beam, hit the thumb.
Yeah,
like the thumb. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks.
Yeah, there you go.
I keep the like the beam thing is a Freudian slip because I hear that crap because of the damn bum ass Kings, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. My guy Drew from the East. Yo, most of us won't be around for long-term bragging rights. Gonna be at least 5+ years of consistent above 500 play before we can even consider that. Who won't be around for that? I hope I am. What the F you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, 2 and 10. What are you, like 90 years old? The F you mean, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you got to change that picture, bro. I'm not putting up no more of your comments, bro. Yeah, I do not want to see fucking K9 Shaboinker on my damn screen. The F is wrong with you, man? This dude is up here. Got K9 Shaboing Boing on here, man. This dude is crazy, man. This dude, the Shaboing Boing master in here, man.
Man.
Yo, Jalen Hurts was in that draft too. I forgot.
Yeah, it was second round. He was picking the second.
Yeah, man. The F, man. Yo, a tale as old as time. Why? 2005 hurt so bad. The Raiders had the 7th overall pick. Aaron Rodgers on the board. We took Fabian, high stakes, Washington. Do not remind me. Do not remind me, man. I mean, my God. Yeah, they said that's right. That picture is nasty work. That's what I'm talking about, Dave. It's crazy, man. Yo, they said all it takes is one great offseason. He goes, do you prefer the pick of the legends? Yes, I do. Bring the legends back, man. Nobody wants to see K9 Shaboing Boing, bro.
Yeah, Dog Nuts is not
this guy, man. I'm about to call you DJ Dog Nuts. The F is wrong with you, bro? Like the Funk Master Flex of dog privates and shit, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. Funk Flex, Dog Nuts. Here we go. Up out of here with that crap,
man.
You know what I mean? The heavy hitters. Wait. The Go In Brothers. Funk Flex.
Oh, man.
Exclusive Dog Nuts on YouTube. Wait, hold on. Boing Boing remix.
Oh, man.
Yo. Oh, my God, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
Yo, I gotta chill, bro.
Man.
Yo, 2 and 10. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, 2 and 10. God damn, bro.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Oh man.
He goes, I thank you with a therapy session. I say, y'all killing me right now.
Man.
Woo! Oh man, yo, look, man. If y'all know Funk Flex, bro, y'all got it. Come on, man. That was hilarious. He goes, I want that poster back. Oh
Man.
my god, yo. Yo. Oh man, yo, dog. We've been going an hour, yo. He goes, the legends don't deserve to be associated with it. Then put a picture of Jamarcus Russell up there, yo.
There you go.
Omni So said, I hate you for making me feel old wasted. You know what I mean? F up out here with that picture, man. Y'all crazy, man. Rolling dubs. Tanking only works if we take the best QB available. Winning this meaningless game now only hurt us in the past and made us miss out on a QB the last few years. Team lose out. But bro, I'll give you another example, right? Like people said we should tank the year that Bo Nix came out, right? Now, Bo Nix, right now, the thing is this, right? We could have taken Bo Nix. You know, we could have taken Bo Nix. Yeah. We could have, right? Denver thought they were doing something, but Bo Nix was taking 12, bro. You didn't have to have the number 1 pick to take Bo Nix. Can I say it again? Bo Nix. Yeah. Oh my God,
man.
We didn't, bro.
Yeah.
Like, listen, yo, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, we weren't there. Drake May was 3rd. Now, this is the draft where it's looking like, we probably should have held Sir, right? We had a hankering for Penix. He got taken 8th. Jason Carson was taken 10th. Ole Fashanu was taken. Bo Nix was taken at 12. And then Brock Bowers was taken at 13. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's looking like a damn good pick. I'm okay with Brock Bowers. But,
yeah.
Look, man, dog, there's so many drafts that you can go back. Even the Aaron Rodgers draft. They didn't need the number 1 pick to take Aaron Rodgers. We just didn't take him. The most important thing about a quarterback is having the willingness to actually take one. To take a quarterback, outfit the roster so to be a support to him, having the right play caller in here to utilize the young talent, and just having the mindset to take a damn quarterback.
Yeah,
that's the thing that's missing. I just want to see them take a quarterback in a high round. And not this shit that they did last year. I mean, that's what I want to see. And I think that if any quarterback could be taken, right, it will probably be Fernando Mendoza for the Raiders, because when you hear Brady, like kind of, if he's the guy that's into making a decision, when you hear him start talking about how he views quarterbacks and what he values in a quarterback, he is looking for shit like that.
He checks all the boxes under Brady's criteria. That's Fernando Mendoza, right? Not necessarily the guy that's gonna wow you with skills. So
yeah, man. But Graf says wasted is alive. Yes, that's right. I was alive and working, motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. You got to keep the main thing, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Shit been different out here, man. Shit has been different. It is cold as a witch's titty outside, bro. And when it's cold, I'm at my actual job, man.
Yeah,
but this is the thing, Miles, dog. Like I said, you got to take a quarterback. You have to have the ability and the wherewithal to say we're taking a quarterback. If you're not willing to do that, then it's not where you draft. It doesn't really matter at that point. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion, right? Like, look, would I like for the Raiders to have their pick of the litter? Yes, I would. But do I think they need to have the number 1 pick to improve this quarterback room next year? No, they don't.
Nope.
And Mendoza, everybody's saying he's him. I've been on Fernando. I like Mendoza. I really do. I've been saying it all season because the floor is a lot higher than a lot of these other guys. A lot of these other guys, you got guys like Ty Simpson, and he's got a lot of talent. The sample size is too small for me. Yo, Dante Moore, he was a backup. The sample size is too small. Everybody was saying how good Dante Moore and he is as advertised. We don't know if he's even coming out, right?
Yeah.
But you have to understand something. The main thing for me is not where we picked this year, is whether Pete Carroll's going to be here next year. That's the linchpin and the deciding factor, whether he's going to be here or not, whether he's going to make a tough decision. Because I could see the organization coming to him and saying, listen, you can come back, but your son's got to go. Yeah. Now, will Pete Carroll do what a lot of fathers would do and be like, hey, man, you know what? My son's got to go, then I got to go, right? But it all depends on what kind of monster Pete Carroll is. Pete Carroll might be like, hey, son, man, tell your mother I ain't never coming home. Take it easy.
Put your mom on the phone.
It's 1313 Valley Court. Listen, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy. You know, F up out of here, son. It'd be the second job I lost because of your bum ass.
Yeah, real shit. Man. Yeah.
But it might not be up to Pete, right? It might be up to Brady and Spytek. And I hope that, you know, at this point, and it's not that I'm one of these guys that, you know, was like, fire this one and fire that one. Oh my God. No. I strained myself because I'm such a fan. Fuck out of here, bro. I strained myself fanning too hard. I was fanning so hard that I fell and hurt my coccyx muscle. I hurt my leaking anus. The F up out of here, bro. Please, man. I don't even let me stop. Stop being messy. Yeah. I know I'm gonna get a call. You'll be like, oh, you know, but dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. I was a fan before you was even a twinkle in your daddy's sack, you motherfucker. You. I'm such a fan. I just became a fan 2.5 months ago. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. The F up out of here. Man. I'm sorry, man. That pisses me off. Oh, man. I'm such a fan. I've fallen all over. I've fallen and I can't get up because of my fandom. Fuck out of here, bro.
Raiders life alert, bro. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
I've fallen. Wait, hold on. Get the clapper. Out of here, yo. The Raider infomercial. The F up out of here. There's no one who fans as hard as me. Fuck out of here, bro.
Man.
I sound like Mort from Family.
More from Family.
I actually sound like Saul Rosenberg. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But like for real, right? I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yo, listen, thank you. You are now rocking with the best. I'm back, baby. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, like, yo, all of this stuff, man, we start talking about when you pick, all this shit. At the end of the day, bro, it's about taking the right player, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Walt, you don't tell us anything. You get the F up out of here with your crap, Walt. You angry, meat-smoking, deviant you. You get the F up out of here, Walt.
Radioactive
F up out of here.
Radioactive meats.
Yeah, man. Up there, grilling tilapia. I lost all respect for your grill game. You eating that crap. Tilapia. Radioactive fish. That's why you so angry all the time.
Yeah, right.
He goes, massive porterhouse today. Wait a minute, Walt. Wait a minute. That's what she said.
Yeah.
That is what she said, Walt. That's what she said. A massive porterhouse, subsequently referring to my genitalia. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, wait, this is a family show. Big Mike, what the F is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Big Mike with this crap. What's
Man.
wrong with you, Big Mike? Yo, my guy Martin.
Man.
He goes, tank talk aside, is there any sanctioning for fielding a weak team at the end of the season for good draft position? I mean, bro, no. but you can kind of see it. But the thing is that the Raiders can take the best of the best, 1-53 every week and still get their teeth kicked in. This is a bad roster. Yeah. It's a bad roster. It was put together poorly. There are a lot of people that say that, Pete Carroll needs more time and this and that, but he has his fingerprints all over everything that's wrong with this team, and that's the problem.
And you know what, man? Kind of the whole Max Crosby injury that's going on right now. I don't know the severity of it, but at 2-10, a star at that caliber, I kind of don't want to see him on the field, to be honest with you, because what if he gets hurt at the end of the season and then we don't have him next season?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Look, man, Max, the way shit is going, Max might not be here next season. Like, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Max might not be here next season, man. This might be where the rubber meets the road. And I've never been a guy who wants to see Max Crosby not here, bro.
Yeah.
I've never been that guy, but I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, yo, look, whatever they got to do to really tighten this situation up, I'm with all of it, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. And the sad part is the sad part is Max Crosby probably feels the same way. It might be a mutual parting of ways type of deal. You know what I mean? This isn't working out for me. I did the best I can, and the Raiders are like, well, we also have to move on too. We're trying to rebuild and gain some draft capital, this and that. So maybe that is the case. I would hope that's not the case, bro. But it's starting to look more like that, bro.
Yeah, it is definitely looking like. Right. And the thing for me has always been what's best for the Raiders, right? And what's best for the Raiders, it remains to be seen, right? It remains to be seen. Now, if you guys want to go into, the injury report, I don't think the injury report for the game has gotten out yet. The Raiders have elevated Cedric Jackson and DJ Turner from the practice squad. DJ Turner has been a special teams ace for us over the years. I'm glad DJ Turner's returned. Cedric Jackson is going to get a shot today. I hope he gets some snaps out there actually to go on out there and get the Raiders a chance to kind of stretch the field a little bit. What I don't want to see is the Raiders to look totally rudderless right now. The last injury report that we have, man, is we got Jamal Adams questionable. He had limited practice on Friday. I think you're going to see Jamal Adams play. Alex Bachman did not practice all week, pretty much. He injured his thumb. He's out for today's game. Max Crosby did not practice Thursday or Friday. He's questionable still. Michael Mayer's out. Jordan Meredith is questionable. He's full practice on Friday, but I think he will be playing. Dylan Parham's full practice Friday. He should be playing. Will Putnam, full practice. I hope he doesn't play, but I think he will be playing. Geno Smith, full practice. It'd be nice if Geno Smith took a little seat. And our guy Dante Thornton Jr. is out. He did not practice. He has a concussion. Jeremy Chin did not practice on Friday. We got to see what's going on with Chin. Jeremy Chin's been a tackling machine. That's a tough loss for the Raiders. But the Broncos are the healthiest they've been in a very, very long time. They're going to get back Patrick Surtain. With playing with the Geno Smith, that is a freaking turnover machine. That's going to be a big deal. That's going to be a big deal, man. Casanova Court Club. You guys have a plan of free agency yet? Tyler Linbaum, Bears on cornerback Nashawn Robinson, perhaps Trey Henderson, guard Wyatt Teller, then draft Wyatt Teller and Tyler Linderbaum like your life depended on it. Yep. You can keep Trey Hendrickson, and then Nashawn Wright is. But I'm not moving mountains for Nashawn Robinson, bro.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Linderbaum, Teller, that's the ones right there, man. That's what I would go with.
My guy Facts wasted, and God forbid I could see the same with JPJ getting traded based on the way he's getting treated by the organization and his concussion history. Look, anybody that comes in here after Pete Carroll's not going to treat Jackson Powers Johnson like that, especially if you get a young, innovative mind that really has been on the pulse and the precipice of what's been going on in college football. Nobody's going to trade that kid. It doesn't make it. It's organizational malpractice. Even if he has concussions, he's still in a rookie deal. He's a second round pick. You're not, if it becomes an issue, then you don't sign him to a second deal. But you got to see what you have in a player of that caliber, bro.
Yeah, agreed.
My guy Ty Bones Jones says 6 sacks on Geno today. I mean, he's saying it's going to be a full Bukkake scene. Unbelievable. My guy Demarcus Webb, a new member of whatever channel we don't know. Pause. You got to pause yourself, Ty Bones Jones. Man. Like I let you get away with that, man. I let you get away with that, Ty. I let you get away with that, but you're about to be blocked talking that filth in a family show like this, Todd. The F is wrong with you. Yo, Pigs said Gino's taking big sacks today. That's the same thing that Tiana Trump was doing. I mean, she said full Bukaki. Whoa. Tabarkus Webb is the GOAT. Salute. Chiefs injury report right now. Casanova Court Club's up here running the show, man. Appreciate you, man. My guy, 2 and 10. Can't use the legends. It ain't right, so we will sacrifice for now. Thank you. Listen, the only thing is we do not want to see you resurrect the dog shaboinker. You gotta chill, bro. You have got to chill, yo. Yo, re-up on Mike's channel. That's what it is, man. Salute, yo.
Hey, man, appreciate you, bro.
Raider fans for bullies 10 times over or under. Accelerator, I say over.
Over.
I say over. No matter what, the Raiders are gonna have to have a fucking rousing victory for them to not get booed. Yeah. Like seriously. So, look, guys, get your fantasy football stuff in. We've been going an hour and a half. I can't believe the show has just flown by. It is almost 1 o'clock. Make sure you guys get your roster set for your fantasy football. Everybody is gonna go and place your bets on 1 o'clock games. Go on over there. Open up your apps and do what you got to do, man.
Yep. Yeah, I saw somebody in the chat. They were talking about Devin Neal or Chris Godwin. So Devin Neal is ranked higher as far as flexes go. That's the rookie running back for the Saints right now. I would go Devin Neal right here. You know, they need a little shot in the arm. They need, you know, a little spark from that offense. And to be honest with you, the Bucks have a lot of receivers right now to where they can kind of spread the ball around. And I think that Devin Neal might have a bigger game than Godwin. What you think, bro?
I got Chris Godwin. You got Baker Mayfield in a favorable matchup. Okay. Baker Mayfield is playing against the freaking New Orleans Saints, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, and Chris Godwin is wide receiver number 1. I always go when you have a good quarterback wide receiver combination. I always go with that wide receiver 1. And despite some flashes in garbage time, the Saints defense with a rookie QB hasn't had a lot to hang on to, bro. True. You know what I mean? That Saints defense has been a little putrid, my guy. I am definitely going with the better football team, better coach, better wide receiver, better quarterback over a rookie running back and a bad football team.
Yep. So, hey, look, I got top 5 for the 4 o'clock games. 5 picks for over-unders. Geno Smith, less than 210 passing yards. You want to go less with that one. Ashton Genty's been hitting the mark as far as receiving yards go over 24.5 for him. Cortland Sutton, go over 46.5 receiving yards. I think he's in for a pretty solid game. Puka Nacua versus the Cardinals, 91.5 receiving yards. He's going to have a huge game against the Cardinals. Go over on that one. And Kyle Monangai from the Bears, the running back over there. Go Rutgers. From Rutgers. 50.5 receiving yards and rushing yards combined. Go over on that one versus the Packers.
Yo, Big Mike with the smack as usual. Yo, my guy James says pick 2 PPR. Brian Thomas Jr., Chris Godwin, and Xavier Worthy.
Ooh. I'm going to go.
It's a tough one, man.
Brian Thomas hasn't really been having a big game. He hasn't had the big games this season. Last week it was Jacoby Myers over there. He had a big game for the Jaguars. I think Brian Thomas's turn today. So I'm going Brian Thomas and then Xavier Worthy, Chris Godwin. For the same reason why I think Chris Godwin is not enough balls to be spread around over in Tampa Bay for Godwin to have a big game. But I think Xavier Worthy with the home run shot, I will go with Xavier Worthy and Brian Thomas Jr. on that one.
Xavier Worthy and Brian Thomas Jr. Now, look, this is the thing right now. Brian Thomas Jr. is ranked higher than them in most PPR leagues. He, and I want to go over Brian Thomas's game logs to give you a little glimpse behind the curtain here, right? In the PPR leagues, he has 7 targets, 1 interception. In week 1, 11 yards. Week 2, 12 targets, 4 receptions, 49 yards. Week 3, 6 targets, 2 receptions, 55 yards. No touchdowns. Week 4, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 49 yards. 6 targets, 4 receptions, 80 yards. Week 6, his first touchdown of the season. 8 receptions, 10 targets, 90 yards. 1 touchdown. This guy's only scored 1 touchdown all season.
Yeah.
He's been out, I think, because from week 10 to week 13, he's had no activity. And week 13, he had 3 targets, 2 receptions, 28 yards. I am staying away from Brian Thomas. I'm sorry. Until he proves me otherwise, I'm staying away from Brian Thomas. And Xavier Worthy is a high-end wide receiver 3. Right? You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because listen, Xavier Worthy, man, is a guy that, you know, when you really look at it, is he higher in the hierarchy with the Kansas City Chiefs than, you know, Hollywood Brown?
No.
Rashee Rice.
No.
Rashee Rice is looking like their bell cow right now. The thing with Xavier Worthy is that he's one of those guys that can give you, you know, like just a big game because of his speed.
Right.
You know what I mean? He can give you a big game because of his speed, but you know, if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, man, and we're going to go into some of the Kansas City Chiefs numbers, Rashee Rice has been the guy, right? He's projected 17.5 points. Xavier Worthy is wide receiver 2. He's the 37th ranked wide receiver in PPR leagues. His projection is 11.1. And you know, you got Tyquan Thornton, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Marquise Brown. And that's the reason why with Xavier Worthy, I kind of stay away from Xavier Worthy, because those guys that are beneath him are just as good receivers, and they kind of vulture on a lot of his targets, right? Xavier Worthy's game logs, and we're gonna go over that. Xavier Worthy this season, week 1, 1 target, 0 receptions. From, you know, he was out after that for 3 weeks. Week 4, 8 receptions. 8 targets, 5 receptions, 83 yards. Week 5, 9 targets, 6 receptions, 42 yards. Week 6, 4 targets, 2 receptions, 20 yards, 1 tud. And then for the rest of the year, he's been pretty much, you know, a dead issue. You know, he's only scored 1 touchdown this year. His highest output this year was week 4, 17 points per game. But after that, he struggled to score over 10 points. And, you know, I just think that Chris Godwin being a wide receiver 1 is worth his weight in gold with the Baker Mayfield in a tough divisional matchup against a bad team. I'm going Chris Godwin.
Okay. Hey, you stated the case. I think Brian Thomas is in for a big game. It's been long overdue. We saw Jacoby Myers last week go off, you know? So I'm thinking that, okay, focus might be on Jacoby Myers. And because of that, you know, Brian Thomas kind of gets his case in today.
Yo, Walt says, talk about the Queefs minus the left tackle, right guard, left tackle versus the Texans D. That's going to be tough, but you got to understand something. You're talking about Patrick Mahomes here. You're talking about the wizard of the National Football League. You're talking about the guy who gets all the calls. You're talking about a guy who, you know, fakes the run out of bounds and cuts upfield and gets first downs. I think it's going to be a tough game for Patrick Mahomes, but he's still Patrick Mahomes, and that's still Andy Reid. And you're not going to have some of the coaching deficiencies that you get with other teams that have injuries. They have a very, very deep roster. I think the Chiefs will be fine. You know, until CJ shows me that he can play at a more consistent level, I think Kansas City's probably going to get that game, man. He said, oh, my God, Wasted loves Mahomes. Look, Wasted hates Mahomes, but Wasted's a realist. You know what I'm saying? He's a realist. Like, Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. The fuck, like, it's not that I love the guy. It is what it is. And
facts are the facts, man.
The facts are the facts. He's the poster child of the league, and they protect him. It's the same way when Brady was in the league and Manning was in the league. Those guys, you blew a kiss at them. Peyton Manning. Look, I got to give Peyton Manning his credit. Peyton Manning didn't really need to get whistles for him. Peyton Manning will carve you up no matter what.
Yeah.
Brady got a lot of fortune from the refs. I'm not gonna lie. Brady's a great player, but to me, the best day in and day out, everyday player, you know, week 1 to week 16 was Peyton Manning to me. I love Peyton Manning. Like, Peyton Manning is a guy that, I'm not gonna lie, I was a big fan of Peyton Manning.
Oh yeah, same here. Same here.
He said, that's it. Texans win over the Queefs are done. That would be nice. I would love to see the Texans win. But, I don't know if the NFL looks at it that way. And a lot of times, man, look, I'm not the conspiracy theorist, but we got to be real. The way they officiate these games have everything to do with the outcome of the game. And that happens a lot with the Kansas City Queefs. My guy, Raider Bubba, I'm here at the store stocking up on beer for the game. Dude, in front of me says bad day. He had a Kansas City hat on. See my Raider hat. Oh, now I see why you're talking about I need all that beer. Go F yourself. Raider Bubba, you know what? You tell that Kansas City Queef fan, man, if you can open your phone up. This is for him.
Man, you a bitch. You a bitch.
You Raider Bubba, you play that for him and you tell him we said get the F up out of here, you effing ball.
Fucking gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up. You
God. But yeah, man, this you know what, man? The league loves the queefs, and that's what matters, man. And look, Big Mike, man, this show has been very uneventful. We haven't talked about too much fantasy, have we?
A little bit, a lot of, yeah, all right. Yeah.
6-7, right?
6-7, yeah.
I hate that I even know what that is, man. That's what happens when you have kids that are like high school age and shit like that.
Yeah, man. Same.
But bro, Big Mike, you are the man. I think this was a great show. We needed somebody giving Walt shit. Nobody's giving Walt no shit. We're talking about the guy in line that was talking crap. Walt, you are an esteemed member of the cast here, but you got to stop with your crap.
Go ahead and tend to your massive porterhouse, bro. You good?
Yeah, that's right, man. I think I need to have somebody tend to my massive porterhouse, man. Walt is a bum. Thank you. This is a fire live regardless, man. Thank you, man. But guys, there hasn't been a whole lot going on, man. This was something, man, that when there are lean times out there, Raider Nation, we're always here for you guys, right? I haven't been here for you this week. I ain't gonna lie.
Same here.
Waste has not been met. Mike hasn't been here for you. Graf did a marathon yesterday. Salute to him, man. He is a gentleman and a scholar. But yeah, man. Look, bro. Man. Listen, bro. Look, today we will be going live after the game. The Wasted Talent rant line, the only rant line that matters. There are a lot of imitators, but there are few people who can duplicate a show on the level of the great and powerful. So, guys, please make sure you show up tonight. We will be there. I'm expecting standing room only, 1,000 people in the room.
At least.
Let's talk about, win, lose, or draw. We are going to be in the place to be to talk about the game, guys. He says, y'all are the best, man. Thank you, man.
Man, appreciate
Walt
you.
Knows the NFL. You know the NFL and radioactive fish. And guess what? Just like Graf said, Walt's a bum. Do I really want to go live? No, I don't, Walt. That's why I'm plugging the show. I'm just plugging the show for my fucking health. I don't want to go live, Walt. I'm just telling everybody for fake. I don't want to go live. I mean, why would I want to? Why would I want to recap the game, huh? Get the F up out of here. Yeah. F up out of here. For we call the YouTube police on you. We're gonna go full Sammy the Bull on you. Full Sammy the Bull on you, yo. Salute to everybody, man. Yo, going over there too. I haven't been asking, but we're really close to 15K. So if anything can come out of this putrid season, get me over the hump. 15,000 subscribers. We're less than 100 away. Whoever can hear the sound of my voice that is watching this live that has not subscribed to the great and powerful Wasted Talent, go on over there and subscribe. It costs you nothing.
Yes, sir.
He says he's got shoes older than Graf. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you got shoes and hemorrhoids older than all of us. Shoes and hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids are going. All those nitrates and carcinogens. Walt's gonna smoke some waffles. Walt about to smoke some broccoli. Go along with steaks that he and all the time, the hemorrhoids. And then guess what happens when he goes to the bathroom? From the massive dump that he takes afterwards. It goes. There's nothing wrong with broccoli. Yeah. He says boomers with soundboards and dangerous. Get the F up out of here, Shaboinker guy. So what's up, Rudy? Mendoza a bust. Mendoza a bust. He goes, man, you got to get. I can hear Rudy right now. He said, man, you got to get Mendoza, man. I'm just saying. Listen, man, I'm sitting here on my Raider Harley. He's like, I'm sick of this, man. We got to get a quarterback wasted. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. He goes, you got all these bum-ass quarterbacks, man. Give me Mendoza, man. I can hear Rudy right now, yo. Yeah. Because I agree, Mendoza. We all like Mendoza. I'm not gonna get all hyped up for Mendoza or bust and start the Raider Kool-Aid, because the reason why I don't want to do this, I want to piss myself off if Pete Carroll is still a coach.
Yeah.
I don't want to piss myself off. I also don't want to piss myself off if the Raiders happen to string together a win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Burrow or Baker Mayfield on the way out.
I think it's a shootout between them and the Bills, man. Go Joe Burrow, over 300 yards, man.
Yeah, Joe Shiesty. But look, the Mendoza stuff, it sounds good, yo. But until the season is over, I don't want to talk about Mendoza, right? Because if we're in a position where we don't have the #1 pick, I don't know if we get Mendoza. Even though the two people that are above us, they have a situation where they have quarterbacks. I mean, the Saints might take Mendoza, right? But then the thing is, the Saints are ripe for the picking, right? Like if, say, for instance, Tennessee takes Reuben Bain, or Tennessee's in a situation where they drafted their quarterback last year, they can say, hey, we're open for business at #1. And the New York Jets has so much draft capital that it's kind of frightening, right? And then the Raiders will probably hurt themselves going forward if they had to move up for Mendoza. And I just don't even want to broach the subject. My guy Bubba, yo, with the fire Bill Clinton junk, man. Bill Clinton with the grill, yo. Salute, wasted the Big Mike Raider. Just here laying next to my side chick. Hopefully the Raiders draft Mendoza, yo. Salute to you and the side chick, bro.
Yes,
salute, yo. Side chicks matter, man. Salute to you, man. I mean, bro, look, bro. I have to give you. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I am. You call me a simp, a sucker. Tell you what, man. I love my wife. Never have had any side chick action with my woman, right? Because that's my girl. I would never do it like that. But salute to all you filthy animals out there that are doing that kind of activity. Salute to all of you. Salute to all of you.
Gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up.
Salute to all of you deviants out there. Salute, yo. But hey, guys, man, look.
Hey, Rudy, you got to go Marino, man.
You said Marino or Elway?
Got to go Marino.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Marino was the man, but I think John Elway was. Yeah,
Fantasy-wise, he's going to put up big numbers. That's the only reason.
Dan the man would have definitely put up bigger numbers than Elway. But you talk about winning, you talk about John Elway. Right. Guys, listen, love every single one of y'all. We out of here, man. Pull up for the post-game show. Graph and Hammer will be going live. Of course, you guys know how they do. Show them love. We will be here for the post-game presser. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I am definitely going to play it. And Salvatore says, "Let's lose, baby." I don't necessarily agree. Whatever happens, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Whatever I'm not. I on either side of what happens today, I can see the value in it.
Yeah.
But am I ever going to say that I want the Raiders to lose? I just can't bring myself to say it.
Do it either,
he goes,
man.
I learned nothing from wasted. And Walt, we learned nothing from you. You effing old, dried up, shriveled up bum. Well, I mean, why don't you ever drop any knowledge on us, you effing bum? You come in, I learned nothing from wasted. The only thing I know is that you eat radioactive meats. We've learned today. That's what we've learned today. Monster porterhouse. I mean, nasty work, man.
Right.
Are you gonna eat it like this? Are you? I mean, Mr. Porterhouse Master, the F up out of here. This guy's up here, a meat aficionado. You get the F up out of here. You guys have a great day, man. Have a great day. We are out of here. Peace. Wait, hold on.